All right, so we are in the CM 394, the final project part 2, right? So assuming you guys already have your activity network, which is submitted by part 1. So the question here, we're doing the part 2, we still based on this estimate, right?
Yeah.
So in the part 1, you already created an activity, and also you grouped something, right? For example, I group here. So, and you give this name as the spread install the spread footing. And in the part 2 here, the first one we will do is inside a column called the duration of cost item next to the activities, right? So we click here, and we right click, we do the inside. So we have this one here, okay? And then in the next step is called calculate the durations of the cost items. Calculate the duration of cost items. So this one, how we do this? So based on the instruction, you are using the
Bless you.
quantities divided by the daily outputs, right? Your quantity is in this column, your daily output is in this column, so that will be equal to, I put an equal sign over here,
Column.
equal to your quantity, right? Divided by what? Daily outputs, right? And then you have this one. So this number over here is days. How many days, right? So you can click this one, click this, they have a small dot over here, and click this one. We give you all the
I
information.
was supposed to say, okay.
Yeah, and then we move into the next step. So you are inside a column as activity, duration of activity next to the duration of cost items, right? And combine the duration of the cost item and group them in one activities. So that is what we're doing here. So right click this one, inside, and then this column you call is duration of activities. So those are duration of activities, and those is duration of your cost items, right?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now you group it. So you group this one same as you group as the activities, right? And this durations will be equal to what? This one
It's your
plus this one, right?
combined duration.
Yeah, combine them together. So for this one you have 0.02 days and 0.2 days. If you combine together, will be 0.24 days, right?
Yep.
If it is 0.224 days, what do we do?
Just run.
We want to run up to 1 days, right?
Yeah.
So you can manually do this, or you can using the function here. We call it cell. C-E-L. Actually, it's called ceiling, right?
C-E.
Huh? It's wrong. It's ceiling. C-E-L dot mass. So now you have it. It's up to 1. Okay, you got it? C-E-I-L-N-G dot mass. Block the other things. Does that make sense now? So you have this one is 1 days. So you can do here is 1 days. And this cost M is days as well. Now you have your durations, right? Durations for your other group activities. So this is already done together, but run up the duration to the 4 days. You can do same thing here when you put in the ceiling.mass over here and you already group them. So then you move into the Microsoft projects. So those you already did in your lab. So I would ask you guys to do the individual works for the Microsoft project to repeat it. So if you don't want to do the proof, if you really don't want to do this Microsoft project task as a individual work, you can go ahead to do as your group work. Okay? Does that make sense?
No.
Does that make sense?
We just team up and do the Microsoft project.
Yes. Purpose I do this is because I combined the lab and the project together. So basically, I give them more chance to students to do the individual work hands-on with the Microsoft project. Since you already have a lab 1 and lab 2 for the Microsoft project, so for our final project, you guys can do the Microsoft project for your final project as a group one. You don't need to do it as individual one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, we'll turn in part one and part, no. we're
Let me
turning